Okay, continuing with intersecting shapes. I've moved forward to page 289 in the textbook. Um, and we're going to talk about the slicing of cylinders. So let me bring back up the shot from the textbook. Here we go. Now, let's pay particular attention to page 289, section 7.2. Here, sorry about the shininess of this. We try something with the hand. I turn the lights off in my office. That might be a little bit better. But anyway, you've got your textbooks. You reference your textbooks if you need to. Notice here that we've got a cylinder, and we've cut part of that cylinder off. Well, what does this do for us? Well, what we've got to do is we've got to make the cut here on the view that shows the circle, and then project that information into the other views. Notice if this cut here had gone through the center axis of part, then the width of this surface, this flat surface here, would be the same as the diameter of the circle. This is just like we saw in the last video. However, because the width of this surface, or the length of this line, because it is shorter than the diameter of the circle, we end up with a gap on both sides. You're going to have this on every part you do this on, so look for it. Okay? It's not, anytime you cut a cylinder, you're going to have something that's going to look strange. Look for it and use the drawings in this book. Now, how does this work on a part as we actually draw it? Let me move this out of the way. Okay, let's just say, for instance, that, what do I want to do? Okay, we'll cut right through here. Line. Right through here. And trim. Okay. Let's say we're going to make this cut half an inch deep. Okay, so I'm going to use the offset from here. And I'm going to offset this line in, and then we cut a half inch off this part. What does this do in the top view? Well, the depth of this cut is in the side view. So you take depth from the side view to the miter line, and then take it up to the top view. The length of this cut from this intersecting point to this intersecting point comes up like this. So what this does is this gives us a rectangular shaped cut that is that long and that deep. So I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3, 4 lines and use the trim command. And everything out. There. Notice we have this gap here where my cursor is. That gap basically is the part of the cylinder from that point around to the quadrant. Okay? That's what we end up with when we make a cut like this. Okay? Let's undo this. Again, you're going to have this in every part that you see this in. So watch for it. It's going to be there. So don't turn any drawings to me in without that step. What happens if, instead of that cut being just on a flat surface like that, what if What if it's a notch? Let's cut this part. Okay. And again, let's say this notch is half an inch deep. This information on the front view is written to the side view. There is our notch. And what does this do in the top view? Well, there's this. This is the depth of the notch. Now, I can see this notch from the top view, so this line is going to be a hidden line. Let's go ahead and change that while we're thinking about it. Now, here are the edges. Let's zoom in right here. What is this area here that my cursor is sitting in? Well, because it's a cutaway from the middle, everything between this line and this line down to that depth is gone. It's missing. It's cut out. Therefore, that's what that looks like. It looks like that on both sides. Now we've got parts in the lab that actually show this, so there's no excuse for you not to come in here and take a look at it. We're going to expense, and there it is. It's what this looks like. What happens though if this part has a hole in it, like this? Well, we've actually got the quadrants of the circle. It goes through like that, like that. And it also goes through there, there. Now these are hidden, they're inside the part, so, and those are hidden lines. And then we trim. Now, notice that the 12 o'clock position and the 3 o'clock position and the 6 o'clock position run from the front of the part to the back of the part. However, notice that the 3 o'clock position and the 9 o'clock position, which are on this line, they don't start until we get back to this line right here. Do you see that? Pay attention to this. The quadrant is on this line. And because this cut or this notch is in here, the quadrant doesn't start until we get to here, and it runs back to here, which basically means that the top view quadrant starts here and runs to there. Again, both of those lines are inside, can't stand, so they must be hidden. Now, we've got two more points. We've got that line, and we've got that line. Where do they come from? Well, they're here, okay? They run the length of that line there in the side view, which means they're going to run from here to here in the top view. And they're both going to be hidden. So let's use the match property. There they are. Now we're going to trim again. Here are those lines. Now, one last question. What about this line right here? Well, when we cut the hole through this part right here, that line was the back surface for this. So basically, that line is only running from here to here. So we've got one more trim to make. And that is what this part is going to look like. I've got one more cut for you before I end this video. Let's go in here. I'm going to get rid of this stuff so that it doesn't muddy the water. Go back to a plain single cylinder. No trinkets, no toys, nothing special. Because your first drawing is going to have this. The center line over here, so I'm going to copy that line. Rotate it. And I'm going to move it. There. Now, what we draw a circle. Do that right there. Now I'm going to cut myself a pretty good size. Put it this way. That's it. Cut myself a notch in this part. Of what this does is it's going to give me a hidden line in the front view. What does this do in the top view? Well, I'm going to have a rectangle in the top view. It's going to be this wide, and it's going to be that deep. How do I get the information in the top view? Well, I bring those lines up here. Bring line over. So I've got a rectangle that is basically built from these four projection lines. And that's what I'm going to see in top view. So at this point, I've given you everything that you need to know. This is, again, one of the hardest things you're going to have to do. And we're going to be in cylinders until it comes time for our exam. So you better learn how to get through these cylinders because they will be part of your midterm or your second exam and your first